Okay, well, the main reason we're here to talk is a bit of innovation that Rick's come up with. And you're a bit of a thinking man. You always come up with these weird ideas, aren't you?
Well, I don't consider them weird ideas, really. They're just things I I find myself thinking about when the band aren't working. There was a game a couple of years ago that I kind of came up with, that we just played on the road when we were travelling. As you can imagine, there's lots of long journeys to do. And we sat there playing this thing called the name game. And I won't go into detail, but we passed a lot of time for it. And I was sitting around somewhere on one of the rare days off that we have. And I was messing about with a tax disc on my car. And I thought, well, why would this adhere to a guitar? So I tried it, and of course it did, like it does to the windscreen of your car. And I thought, well, why can't you draw on that and then stick it on the guitar? So I tried that with a felt tip and drew something stupid on there, stuck it on the guitar, and there it was. So then I logically moved on to going off and getting some of this stuff like your tax disc and cutting it into the shape of the guitar. And again, drawing some silly pictures on it, of which I still have at home the original, and stuck it on the guitar. And of course, it completely transforms in however many seconds it is to get it on, the look of your guitar. You can literally be playing one guitar, as it were, turn away from the audience, turn back, and it would appear that you've got a different guitar on. We'll pull down into rock and roll.
But apparently the whole idea, at the moment, it's just available for Telecasters and Stratocasters, and it's completely endorsed by Fender, that's right, isn't it?
Absolutely, yeah. We're very pleased, obviously, to have Fender on board. Indeed, we pitched the idea to them originally, and we've kind of come full circle with Fender. I'm very pleased that we can use the name and hopefully move onwards and upwards with the idea together with Fender and on our own. And I imagine in time to come that we will expand the idea to lots of other guitars. And I've always had this thought in my head that, I mean, anybody wants to send a picture of their boyfriend or their girlfriend or even their wife in, we can put it on a guitar for you. So anything you want, your pet, anything you like, readers, wives, anything. I've already got one of those.
Should we see one in action then?
See one in action?
Not really quite,
kind of like this, and this is all like packaged, and you will see this. If you would like a guitar shop, and it comes packaged, and there is a few instructions on it. Not that it needs really much working out, really. I think it kind of speaks for itself. This is the template that it lives on. And once you've peeled it off here and put it on your guitar, you can go home and just put it back onto its template and put it back in the drawer. And it should last quite a long time. I mean, I've been using Parfitt on stage with Crow in extremely hot, sweaty conditions, as a lot of people know. And on stage as well. It does stay stuck.
Excellent. Should we try one?
Yeah. So it comes off a bit nervous and shaky. So this is called Believe It or Not Leopard.
No.
So you take it off like that. And and put it on there in the right corner.
It's looking good. Should have had what we did earlier.
And it looks like that.
Hey! They're 20 quid, they're 19.99. If you had a graphic job like that done by a spray paint company, 300, 400 quid?
Well, yeah, it's up to 500 quid to have your guitar painted. And of course, you know, you're stuck with it then. No pun intended. You're not stuck with this.
No.
Because you can literally, as I say, take it off, put it back on its template, and use a different one. And as I say, I mean, it can be done. What I sometimes do on stage as well is to use two of these. So you have the Union flag on top of this one, and literally turn away, whip it off, and turn round again, and it has quite a good effect, you know.
So it's 19.99.
19.99 to you. Yeah.
Are they flogging them on the stand here?
Are they what?
Selling them on the stand?
I can't hear you here.
Okay. Are they selling them on the stand here?
I hope so.
Good.
I hope so.
Good.
Yeah.
So you can all go and buy one. Look, they've got some there. Look.
Well, good, lovely. I mean, even if you haven't got a guitar, you can find some use for it, I'm sure. No.
So are you going to do yours and Francis's guitars?
Yeah,
So
that's planned as well. Yeah. I mean, obviously, we'd like to do that. I mean, we haven't got round to it. I think, you know, first and foremost, we want to do more dazzling type things like this, if you like, to create an impression and get people to know about the product. And then, you know, if anybody should want, you know, my battered old telly on the front of theirs, they can have it.
Sounds great.
So the possibilities for it, I think, are endless. We're talking about doing a mirrored one as well.
Yeah.
So we'll just see where we go in the... Yeah, be good, wouldn't it? See where we go in the near future. But,
so maybe Fender basses next, perhaps?
Yeah, we're moving on to basses, yeah.
Get the whole band?
Yeah. Well, on the Strats, the flame effect, because there's another one with flames coming up the guitar, and that looks really good on a Strat and wood on a bass as well.
You could do 3 pink ones, so you could do the shadows.
3 nice pink ones.
Exactly.
Yeah, we're doing the salmon pink. Well, all that, as I say, I mean, it's endless what you can do.
Yeah.
I mean, if fancy's having a closer look at it, you know, I'll be over on the stand, and we'll be cool. And the faces,
Yeah, Rick's going to do some signing over on the stand. Is it 4 o'clock in there? Or straight after this?
Apparently, yeah. So if anybody wants to come along and have a closer look at it and, and have a go at it, you're very welcome.
Buy one and get it signed. You can always do that.
You get it signed.
Yeah.
Cheaper that way.
Absolutely. Okay, well, if there's no more to say, I'll just say thanks very, very much for the
My pleasure. Nice to see you. See you out on the tour somewhere.